Hello and welcome to a new video. So today I am photographing a wedding. So I'm packing up my things and I'm going to head over to a beautiful castle location, and the whole wedding day is there. So it's great. I have to be there at 11. I'll probably be there like 10:30, quarter to 11. So on time, and then I take some photos of the bride getting dressed, maybe the finishing touches of her makeup, and then the rest of the day. So let's go. So here's some of the stuff I'm bringing. The Sigma Art 105, 2 Speedlights, 2 bodies. I'm still putting I charge everything, of course. I have to attach the battery grip there. This is a 24 to 70 millimeter lens, 50 millimeter lens, some balloons, a flyer to hand out maybe to someone who's asking, some snacks. So here we go, a little bit smooshed together, closed without pressure. And well, the house is all ready because my parents are coming to babysit. Car seats are there. Well, and then here I have another bag, like picnic blankets, bubbles, balloons. Yeah, I might show you the inside of this bag later, but for now, cashew nuts. I've got some transparent umbrellas. Okay, so I'm on my way. It's 34 minutes drive, and it's a beautiful place where we're going to have the wedding party and the photo sessions. I'm super excited. They have 2 kids as well, which is going to be super fun to incorporate them into the session, which is why I'm bringing like a picnic blanket and bubbles and balloons to get some fun photos there as well. So yeah, the weather is pretty good. It's actually quite chilly still. It's like 14 degrees Celsius, but the sun will be shining, so it might like become 20 degrees Celsius this afternoon. I'm wearing a gorgeous dress I'm going to show you later. Okay, let's go.
At the roundabout, take the second exit onto Bowlesbury. 3060.
Okay, so I am here. I am 25 minutes early, which is great. So I just parked the car and I'm going to walk to the castle. I'm super excited. I'll leave the umbrellas and the bag with the picnic. I might take it with me. Yeah, I'll take everything with me. Let's go. Beautiful location. So I've just been taking photos of the bride while she is getting her makeup done, and yeah, this is the dining room where they're later gonna have their dinner. Of course the tables are not set yet, but it still looks really beautiful. So the ceremony is gonna be outside and the cake cutting as well, probably, or inside, they don't know yet. But it's such a beautiful location. I love that the ceilings are white, so I can bounce off my flash off the ceiling. They're high, but it's okay. It's gorgeous. beautiful like burlap banners on the chairs. And I always like these kind of details where they have flowers in like glass bottles hanging on these little poles. So that was great. So the bride and groom were actually sitting there, and then they signed their papers there. So a beautiful ceremony place right in the backyard of this beautiful castle. Okay, so they're still eating and I'm out of here. So I'm gonna drive home now. It is about 45 minutes drive, and I'm gonna see if I can find a Mac drive along the way, or otherwise I don't know if I still have something at home to eat. I have a bag of cashew nuts in the car. Okay, so yeah, this might be one of the last weddings I'm doing for at least a year or so. In the past I've done like 25 weddings a year, and then still I did tons of newborn sessions in the studio. Like, to me, the nerve-wracking thing about weddings is that you have to be there. You cannot get into a car crash on the way over there. You should never get into a car crash, but you know what I mean. If you have car troubles on the way there, it's a disaster. If you get sick the day of the wedding, the day before the wedding, it's a disaster. If one of your kids gets sick on the day of the wedding, I don't know, they even have to go to the doctor or the hospital, you have a disaster because everybody's waiting for you. So either I have to get like a backup photographer who will be available on the days when I photograph weddings to take over in case I can't. It never happened before that I couldn't make it to a wedding, but what if? Like, I don't like that feeling. Also, I'll be taking care of the kids a lot. So, you know, when they have a school day, I can work while they're at school. But a wedding day usually starts early in the morning, the bride is getting dressed until late at night, and I can ask my parents to babysit sometimes, but not all the time. So which is why the coming year I won't shoot any weddings. But this one was a really nice one because I already knew the people before. I photographed their boys before in the studio as like newborn session, cake smash session. So yeah, and the location was amazing. A very sweet couple, beautiful bride. So it was a great day. So yeah, I do offer the clients like a free session beforehand to get to know them and to practice some poses so they can get used to the camera and they find out it's really not that big of a deal, like the session, so they don't have to be nervous for like the photo session on their wedding day because they've already done it once and it's quite easy. So yeah, as far as poses, I usually have like a slow dancing pose where they stand you know, opposite from each other. The lady has like the hands in the man's in his neck, and then the man has his hands on the hips or the waist of the lady. She can hold the bouquet as well. Then I asked the groom to kiss the bride on the forehead. Then I asked the couple to have their foreheads pressed together. I take photos of their shoes when they're standing in front of each other. Then another pose is where the groom is standing behind the bride, kind of, but like on the side as well, with his hands on her hips, and they can like look at the camera and look at each other. I usually ask the groom to whisper something in her ear or to give her a kiss in the neck because usually that tickles, so the bride starts laughing, which is great for the photos. Then another pose is when they're like walking away from me, they look over their shoulder, come back walking towards me. Another pose is where they stand back to back, then look at each other, have like the flowers in between. Another one is where they point the bouquet towards me, and then I have like the flowers in focus and they are blurry in the background. And then what else do I do? Oh yeah, just individual portraits of the bride when she's like smelling the flowers, holding the flowers down, looking at the flowers, looking over her shoulder. And then the groom by himself, maybe crossing his arms, putting his hands in his pockets. And then here. And then another one is where I place the groom 3 meters behind the bride, and I have the bride in focus and the groom blurry in the back. Then I have the bride stay in one spot, and then I have like the groom standing in front of the bride 3 meters, so he is in focus and then she's like blurry. So those are like my go-to poses. And then of course we can do like a swing, picnic blankets, little benches, whatever is available as far as photos. So those are my go-to poses, and we practice those during like a free engagement shoot, get to know each other shoot. Yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna head home now first, see if I can get something to eat somewhere. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Please like, subscribe, and leave a comment. I love reading your comments, and then hopefully I can see you in the comments and you can see me in my next video. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.